Let's do it. Take it away.
Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing?
Good morning.
Well, I am Natalie. I'm Allison. I'm Rachel. I'm Cassidy.
I'm Joe.
Okay, everyone, let's get up. Let's get our real then. Let's have everyone come up here to the front. We're going to play a little game. So, Natalie and our other, sorry, I'm totally blinking, is going to put a animal on your back. It may be fuzzy or scaly or big or small, and you're going to walk around and see if your classmates can help you figure out what your animal is.
So can everybody turn around? We're gonna blind do this. No, nobody's gonna be able to know who they are. All right, so now everybody's got an animal, and you guys are gonna have to go around and give each other clues on what kind of animal you are. Talk about, where you think they might live, and then once you guys figure it out, you can go sit down.
Jeez, how offensive.
Once everybody's figured out, they can all go sit down.
You want our things back?
No, please keep your animal. Keep your animal.
Did everyone figure it out? That was quick. You did one more. Wait, one more?
What was the second you said?
You can take off your animal.
Tell me to go bop.
You can take off your animal. Please keep it with you because we're going to come back to your animal at the very end of the presentation.
Okay.
So now that you figured out what your animal is, let's think about its home. Does it burrow underground and hide from predators at night? Could it possibly live in a burrow? Think of this answer in your head. Don't say it out loud. Today we have an animal ambassador with us that is nature's construction worker. She digs burrows in the ground and protects some animals that you might have from predators and gives them a habitat to live in. But first, we would like to introduce you to one of our animal ambassadors that benefits from a burrow, and her name is Snowy. Do you think your animal could live in a burrow? Maybe, possibly. Is it too big? Is it too small? I don't know. You never know.
Okay, is anybody comfortable with touching Snowy, or is deathly terrified of touching Snowy? Raise your hand if you'd like to touch Snowy today. Okay, we'll come up here and get in a little half moon for me, please. Okay, so as I said, this is Snowy, and she's a corn snake. And corn snakes are native to all of Georgia, and a lot of the southeast, they are native from New Jersey all the way down to Florida, and from Georgia all the way over to Texas. Snowy she's a pretty big snake, isn't she? Well, these corn snakes can grow from about 2 feet long to 6 feet long, so about as tall as all of y'all. How many of you have ever seen a boa constrictor or an anaconda wrap its food up and eat it that way? Okay, good. I'm glad somebody did. Anyway, that's how Snowy eats her prey. She catches it and then wraps her body around it and squeezes till it's ready to eat. She is part of the constrictor family. Most of the time, if you see a corn snake in Georgia, it's not going to be this color. Corn snakes come in a lot of different colors, but most of the time when you see them in the wild, they're going to be an orange or a red, almost like my shirt sometimes. And like I said, they come in a lot of different colors, and Snowy is a snow variation of a corn snake. Trying to think of all the facts I read this morning on Wikipedia. Let's see. Okay, when winter comes around in some of the more northern places that they live, they hibernate during the winter just like a bear does. But in some of the warmer places, like maybe on the coast of Georgia or at the beach in prey is usually mice or squirrels, small rodents like that. And when they're little, they eat lizards and insects and small things like that.
I think that's about all I've got.
Does Snowy benefit from a burrow?
Yes. Yes, she does. I might read more about that on Wikipedia. I'm trying to think of everything. Have to do some more learning. But yeah, that's
Well,
it.
now we're going to talk about one of the other animals that benefits from a burrow. She's kind of like Snowy in the fact that she is a snake, but she is a different species of snake, and Rachel's going to talk about her.
This is Sandy, our western hognose. Now, she doesn't constrict her prey, but she does have little teeth in the back of her mouth that pops them like frogs. They expand when they're being eaten. So she'll pop them with her teeth, and she's not really like harmful to humans, but it would be much like a bee sting if she was to bite you. So if you see these guys out in the wild, you wouldn't want to mess with them. You would definitely want to leave them alone as well as other snakes too. But she's very friendly. She's used to being handled because she's UGA's ambassador. Would y'all like to touch her? 2 fingers, please. See, she's pretty scaly, huh? She's not slimy. Would y'all think she'd be slimy or something? But you see, she's brown, so she would blend in with leaves and camouflage to hide from predators like hawks and other things that would come after her. Another thing she would do is go into gopher tortoises to hide from other predators. But she's a cute little thing. See how her nose is like a pig? It's kind of like up. That's for digging. So she'll dig and find frogs and little things that way too. She's really cute. Alright. Our next ambassador we have coming out here is going to be the hero of the forest, who we've been talking about all this time, and her name is Mitzi. So I hope you'll enjoy.
Okay, so this is Mitzi. As you can see, she's a gopher tortoise. Does anybody else want to come and join the half moon? I don't want to leave anybody out. If y'all want to come up. Okay, so we're just going to talk about Mitzi here for a few minutes. So Mitzi is a gopher tortoise. Can anybody tell me how old you think she is?
200 years old.
200 years old. So that's a pretty good guess. I don't think she's quite that old, but she can live to be that old. Gopher tortoises can live to be about 150 to 200 years old. Mitzi here, she's getting on up in age, and you can see on the back of her shell where there's discoloration, and that's because we use her as an animal ambassador because she came to us from somebody that was abusing her and wasn't taking very good care of her. So now UGA has Mitzi, and she does a great job of going around and telling others about gopher tortoises. So like they've said, she is a keystone species. Does anybody know what that is? Anybody have any ideas? No? Okay, so she helps other species. So just like Snowy and Sandy, she builds and burrows down into the ground, and her burrows can be used for all sorts of other animals. So Snowy, Sandy can both use her burrows, as well as like birds, any other reptiles can get down in her burrows and be protected from any other predators. So if you want to touch her, you can use 2 fingers and touch her shell or her leg. There you go. Good job. There you go. So this is Mitzi. This is our little hero for the day. And Natalie's going to tell you a little bit more.
All right, guys. So do you guys still have your animals that you got on your backs? If you don't, you can go grab them, because we're actually going to be talking about them a little bit. We're going to be talking about how they relate to Mitzi and her home. So like Cassidy was telling us, Mitzi's home can actually house over 250 different species of animals. So she's obviously really, really important for the forest. Now the animals that you guys have in your hands either use Mitzi's home or they don't necessarily use Mitzi's home. If you can remember the things that she said about how there were mammals that were small, things with hair that are small, and then certain birds that dig. Maybe if they have really long legs, they dig using and they use Mitzi's burrow. So today we are going to
Go hit that button right there,
we are
Cassidy.
actually going to use something that is on the board behind me, which is a drawing of Mitzi's burrow. And give it she's like a second. There we go. And we're going to go around and talk about each of your animals, and we're all going to decide as a group whether or not you think they belong in Mitzi's burrow. Okay? All right, so what animal do you have? You have a woodpecker. All right, so what do you guys think? Do you think it belongs in the burrow, or do you think it belongs by the tree, or what? By the tree? Okay, so maybe this woodpecker does not use Mitzi's burrow, so we're going to stick it right by the tree. All right, so what do we have here?
Fox.
We have a fox. What do you think? Do you think a fox would be in Mitzi's burrow or not?
Yes.
Yes, you think? Yeah. All right. You were right. You were right. A fox is small enough to use Mitzi's burrow. So we're gonna stick him right there. So what do you have?
A mouse.
What do you guys think? Would mice be in Mitzi's burrow? Yeah. Yes. Good job. All right. So we're gonna stick the mouse up here. What do you have?
I have a duck.
What do you think?
I am not sure.
All right. Well, what do we think? Do we think a duck would be in Mitzi's burrow or not?
I don't know.
Well, where do ducks live? Where do you know that ducks live?
Water.
Water, by the water, the pond. So knowing that the burrow maybe isn't right by a pond, do you think a duck would be in her burrow?
Yeah.
Good. Yes, you're very right. So we're going to put the ducks over here. We're going to pretend there's a pond over here. All right. What do you have? A skunk. All right. What do you guys think? Skunk? Yeah, Mitzi's burrow. Yeah, perfect. Good job, you guys. And our next animal is a bunny. What do you guys think? Liz and Mitzi's burrow? All right. And the last animal?
A snake.
And what do we know about Snowy and Sandy?
They live in a burrow.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect, you guys. Well done. All right, so now that we know that all of these animals live in her burrow, we know that her burrows are very, very important to the forest ecosystem. And because of that, we want to do our best to help Mitzi, right? So we know that Mitzi's home a lot of the time is disturbed by us. Like, we're actually the ones that end up making her home kind of hard to build, because she likes to build them by trees. And so when there's a lot of deforestation, when we cut a lot of those trees down, it's hard for her to find a place to make her burrows. So what do you think we could do to help that? Does anybody have any kind of idea?
Not cut down the trees.
Not cut down the trees. That's a very good idea. What about if the trees were already cut down? Do you think we could do anything then? Plant more trees. That's perfect. Yes. So today we are actually we were planning on, if we actually had them today and if we had the time, we were planning on giving you guys wildflower seeds, because the wildflower seeds, while they're not trees, they are a source of food for Mitzi. So we were going to encourage our students to plant the flowers, and we were going to give them little flags that they were able to take a picture of and send in, say I helped Mitzi, and have the flowers grow. And we were going to encourage them, if they could, to like plant a tree by their home or something to remember about Mitzi. And yeah, that's our resolution.
Very good. Round of applause. Round of applause there. Very nice.